As of January 1st, 2024, the City of Toronto will be implementing a new municipal land transfer tax when it comes to property purchases over $3 million. Let's break down what those taxes look like and discuss if that's actually a good thing for the city moving forward. I'm Michael Ouzas. I'm a realtor in the Greater Toronto area. If you ever want to book in a call with me, click on that first link in the description down below. First thing to mention is that Toronto is not the first city to implement a mansion or luxury tax when it comes to high value properties. There are other cities around North America which currently have a similar model. One thing I will say that I think is super important to consider is that once these taxes are implemented, and I know it's easy to say, well, that's fine if someone can afford a $3 million property, they should be able to afford the land transfer tax. Something to consider when it comes to any type of tax that's added is typically those taxes continue for the rest of time. If we jump over to toronto.ca, this shows an updated long-term financial plan which was voted in on City Council September 6, 2023, and it shows over $3 million up to $4 million of a home purchase price. The new buyers will have to pay a rate of 3.5%, over $4 million to $5 million, 4.5%, $5 million to $10 million, 5.5%, $10 to $20 million, 6.5%, and over a $20 million purchase, 7.5% municipal land transfer tax rate. And this will come into play on or after January 1st, 2024. The other piece of this new tax rule will be the vacant home tax, which will go from 1% to 3%. The reason for these taxes is Toronto is stepping up to meet the significant financial challenges and deliver the services people need. Despite the multiple actions approved by City Council, they still need their partners, the Government of Canada and the Province of Ontario, to step up for the people of Toronto. If they're going to be implementing a land transfer tax over $3 million, in 10 to 20 years, if the current properties that are maybe valued at 1.5 to 2 million or $2.5 million continue to appreciate, now all of a sudden we're going to see more and more properties qualify for that $3 million tax. And what that happens is those costs then get passed on to buyers as they're going through the process of finding maybe their next home or a step-up property to live in the city of Toronto. The next thing to consider is, will a new tax actually take away from inventory? And that's one of the major problems here in the city of Toronto when it comes to detached properties, which are typically in that $3 million price point, is that there's not a ton of inventory on the market. If that inventory pulls back even more, then we're going to see even more of a demand when it comes to buyers who are either A, looking to step up from their current property into a bigger home, or B, those sellers who are thinking of maybe downsizing their property and moving into a condo or something smaller like a townhouse. If that's the case and those sellers are no longer looking to put their property on the market because they're not going to get the same value as maybe they could have got before January 1st, 2024, that'll remain to be seen how that plays out as we move forward here and what that's going to look like in 10 or 20 years once more and more properties cross that $3 million threshold. And I'd love to hear your thoughts on if you think this municipal land transfer tax will make a difference when it comes to either A, the housing affordability here in Toronto, or B, bringing in new revenue to the city and what you think that revenue is going to do moving forward. I'm Michael Ouzas. Thanks for watching.